welcome back. So today's going to be a short and quick one because it's a little easy, but it's called procedural tiling. Now if we go back to our PBR, so our tiling over here, what we're going to do is we're going to add two outputs. One is called tile and the other one's called a tile offset. Now right now it doesn't do anything, so it's useless, but what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that it modifies how many times can we repeat it on the UV. Now it's actually going to be very easy because Unigine devs kind of made our life a little bit easier. So let's just go into the subgraph of the PBR that we were in before. So I have the tiling right here, nothing much, and we have the UV right here that's just connecting to the UV. Now what we will have to do is we have to match the vertex UV with the tiling multiplication. Now the easy way would be to just multiply it and then add it in there, but you know, we have what we call presets. Now if we go inside our core and subgraphs, we have a bunch of free presets. If you want to see all of them, I would recommend you going into the demos, downloading the art sample. They have it all free there. You could just copy and paste some of these animations and some of these subgraphs into your file immediately and use it just right there. So in our case, we're going to be using tiling and offset. Alright, so it just randomly closed out on me, but that's okay. So where we were was we take the tiling and offset, click and drag it into our PBR, and here we are. So now we can connect our UV into our tiling and offset, and then we get a resultant UV. So we're just going to do that. We're going to connect the UV and then the tiling and the offset. Alright, and now we have a resultant UV which we just connected to our UVs. So with that, we save it, and once we save it, we can go straight back into our PBR and we can check it out immediately. So as we unfold the size, we can see immediately the moment we change the offset, it moves in the X and Y direction, up and down, and then we can also change the amount of tiling that we can add into our object. Alright, sweet. So we managed to do something pretty cool. Now why is this important? Well, we have more proceduralization. So what we can do is now we can have an object that's a bit more complex, and we can put this and it can have the material. So in my example, I have all this modular fort with, if we just go in here and go into the walls, I just made it. The walls had nothing, so let's just add the material onto it. Okay, cool. So now the material's onto it, but it looks a bit too what do we call big for the bricks. So what we can do now is we can now tile them to make them perfectly fit in our proceduralized tiling our material. Alright, so now we have everything that just perfectly fits, and we could just add a little bit of offset. It's up to you. I think around this looks cool enough, right? Okay, and now we have a nice little tile of a material that helps. Alright, so with that, we have learned how to do proceduralization, and we have learned that we have free subgraphs that we can use, and you can definitely check most of them out in our or in the art samples. Alright, and with that, I will see you guys next week. This was a quick one. I will show you the next one, probably not next week, probably just a few minutes or something, who knows. Alright, I'll see you guys again. Goodbye.